Hi guys, welcome to my kitchen. Today we're going to be cooking some Nigerian egusi soup with some turkey meat. These are going to be some of the ingredients that we're going to need. Some chopped red onion, red bell pepper, and green bell pepper. We're going to start with our paprika, obey, some ground egusi, ground crayfish, African ground pepper. We're going to also use some onion powder, garlic powder, cayenne pepper, and our Nigerian palm oil, and our African Cameroon pepper. Also, we're gonna need some Scotch bonnet pepper and hints on the Nigerian palm oil. We're gonna head over and start with our kale. This is not the traditional green that you will put in egusi, but this is what I like. So we're gonna start by cutting the ends off and throwing them in the trash, cutting them as fine as we can. Go ahead and add that to a bowl, and then we're going to add some white vinegar. We're going to rinse that with some cold water as well. So we're going to keep rinsing that until we don't see any green residue coming off of the kale, just to be sure that it's clean. So we're going to go ahead and repeat our rinsing cycle just to ensure that it's thoroughly clean.
And on our final rinsing cycle, we're going to add some salt.
Next, we're going to add some cold water just so that we can rinse off all of the salt.
And we're going to let that sit while the turkey is cooking.
Then you want to add some water to your turkey, place it on high on the stove, cover it, and let it rest for about an hour and a half. After that, it'll look like this. We took a little lunch break with some chicken dumplings. Then we went over to look at our kale, and it was so pretty. When your turkey begins to look like this is when you want to make sure that you scoop some of the turkey juice out into a cup so that way we can use that a little bit later. Then you want to transport the turkey over to the sink, wash it in some cold water so that way we can rinse the turkey off.
After it's rinsed, we're going to plate it and then we're going to wash our pot out.
Then we're going to go ahead and add some palm oil to a hot pan. Wait on it to get hot. Then we're going to add a little bit of garlic, minced garlic, because I don't feel like chopping up fresh garlic. Then we're going to add our veggies, some red onion, some red bell pepper, as well as some green bell pepper, but we're not going to add all of it, just half. We're going to go ahead and saute those veggies in some red palm oil. As soon as it gets hot, we're going to go ahead and add some more Scotch bonnet pepper. Once that starts to get a little hot, we're going to go back and add our turkey into there, making sure that we saturate it in all of those juices. Then we're going to add a little more palm oil, making sure that we get it all nice and juicy. Now the grounded crayfish or crawfish, It is very potent, so you just want to add the tiniest bit. I didn't add a lot at all. I mix it all around, place the meat back onto a plate, and we're going to heat this oil back up so we can begin to cook our egusi. Now with some grounded egusi, we're going to go ahead and add about 4 to 5 spoonfuls into a bowl. We're going to make sure we also have that turkey juice from earlier. And we're going to be sure that we ground it all up so that way we're able to make a paste when we add that turkey juice back into the bowl. Now we're going to add that pasted egusi into the hot palm oil with all of our veggies. And we're going to go ahead and mix that well into the oil so that way we're able to get a little bit more of the egusi flavor out and so that we can start to build our paste. Then we're going to begin to add some more palm oil into our paste, you can say, and also add back our turkey. We're going to go ahead and add those veggies back into it, our other half of our bell peppers and the scotch bonnet pepper. We're going to mix it all the way up. Then we're going to go ahead and wash out our kale, making sure that we get all of those impurities out once again. We're going to check back in on our egusi soup. Here we're going to begin to add our freshly cleaned kale into the actual pot. We're going to make sure that we start slow so that way we don't mess up both the texture of the egusi or the kale. Next, we're going to introduce all of the same seasonings again, making sure that we all season to our own taste. Now here you add to your own taste. We like things spicy, so it'll be just a little bit spicier. We're adding some more of those scotch bonnet peppers. Now this is optional. You don't have to add this if you do not like spicy stuff. We're going to add some paprika as well as some 2 times spicy sauce. If you do not like this, skip this step. Mix it all up and then we're going to wait until it cooks later. Now at this point it has been cooking for about 3 hours. The meat is falling off the bone. In another hour and a half, we're going to walk back into the kitchen and see what's going on. At this point, you can definitely taste to see what you would like to change or not change. If everything is great to your liking, then you would go ahead and start to pour it into your bowl, your pan, your dish, and then you're going to go ahead and spread it all out to make sure that is all evenly incorporated, and that's it. Now, thank you all for watching. I will be back with some more videos. Let me know down below what you guys would like to see.